Right, hello and welcome to another video. It is the fourth video from the same day, and this is Morey's Piers, and it's about an hour from where I just was. So there's quite a few coasters down here, but they're on three separate piers, but they're all owned by the same company, I think. I will be rushing a bit at the start, just because there's a wristband you can get from 5 till 7. It's 5:30 now, so I'm probably going to get the wristband, get as much done as I can on the wristband, and then obviously just pay for the final bits, because the distance between the piers is probably about 10 minutes each time. And also, just to add to my delays a little bit more, the parking here, you had to use the website and stuff. It was easy to do, it was just not as easy as just going to a little pay meter. Right, so join me again for another. So this video will be a little bit longer. I think we can film on the rise. However, I think I have to wait at each ride for someone to turn up to confirm it's okay, and that might delay me a bit. So if that's going to mean I can't hardly ride anything in the time of the wristband, again, we might have to scrap that. Oh, here we go. Here's the SLC. It's also something which looks like a wild mouse. Oh my, this is huge. This is absolutely huge. There's three piers. I can't remember which pier is which, but we'll see how it goes. And we're on. This is action-packed. It's by far the biggest pier I've been on. But once again, there is rides just everywhere.
No, that's it.
Let's head over to the tickets and see if we can get the evening wristband. Runaway train over this side. Yeah. It's also busy. It might be the first place. I was saying that there's plenty of empty seats on that train there. So it should be alright. No big queues. Right, so it's going to be a fast-paced vlog, I think. I can come back and walk around later and get some off-ride shots. Don't have to do that now. We're going to start with the runaway train. I've got an hour and a half to do as much as I can.
Enjoy your ride.
Okay, so I think this one's called the runaway tram, not the runaway train. And it looks like a... oh, I'm not sure actually. Maybe a Tivoli? No idea. Zero, that's the one, not Tivoli. I didn't have to go and get the camera signed off. I literally asked to use it when I got to the platform, and she said it should be fine with that camera. The staff member was knowledgeable, so it's quite nice to just be able to get on. And by the time the train had come round, a supervisor was already here. She just asked, like, is it bubbled at the back and this side of that? And just, yeah, there's no delay. Big queue for the log flume. Really good, nice S-bend. It's exceptionally smooth. That's it, the runaway tram. It's 5:30 now. And she says it's about 10 blocks to walk to the other piers. Fantastic. I'm going to go out on a limb and set it to 0. Yeah, so with the camera, just a good working system, no faff. And Morey's Piers, they did actually get back to me and tell me that it was allowed, and like a supervisor might need to be called to just double check it before the car sets off. But my worry was that going to take forever each ride that I did? But that was extremely fast, to be fair. Well, we've got a ghost train as well. I'm not going to have time to do it, I don't think. It's a shame. There's no queue for the doo-whopper. The cars look brilliant on there. Okay, we're off on doo-wopper, themed to a hamburger joint. On the car in front of me, I don't know if you picked up on the camera, but they put like a piece of padding on the lap bar for a smaller kid, just because if you're in with an adult, a smaller kid tends to fly around a little bit. This has actually been built by Zamperla. I think I've been one of these by Zamperla, but again, it's pretty smooth. Don't think I'll be saying the same for the SLC in a second. They had to come in and check my camera. It was the same girl, bless her. So she started laughing when she came up, and I did say that I'm about to go on the next one and point towards the SLC. And she went, don't worry, I'll go and let him know so I don't have to be called again. I said, okay. It is odd. Oh, those turn a bit sharp there. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't just give you some sort of wristband. It's pretty good. It's smooth. Yeah, it's similar to like a Mac Wild Mouse, isn't it? Yeah, if they give you some sort of wristband to say that you've had your equipment checked, that's the only way to improve it. They've all been very polite. All the staff have been very nice. So this is a slightly custom version of an SLC because the station is actually on the side. And it's mixed in with a water park. You see the water park at the back there. So this is the third ride. I think this is the last coaster on this pier. Now how does this work? Because I'm getting scanned with metal detectors. Have to pay for a locker? Oh, 3 lockers while you ride. Amazing. It smells of chlorine as well, as I'm dying to get into a pill. Alright, what a great system. I don't know how it works, but we'll see. Okay, and also, it's the new vest restraints, which I didn't know it was, which means it's going to be a much better ride as well. Lockers wise, you scan your park wristband, it opened, it's so simple, good free system. Just realised, look at how tight this inversion is. I mean, I bet when they sent that round for the first time, they're all breathing in a little bit. Obviously, it's always close to the, the drop coming underneath it, but the lug flume on top of it makes it insane.
Head back and enjoy your ride.
Okay, so it's round 2 because the front row BOV didn't fail. So a bit annoying, but I thought I might as well try and get a POV. I could have waited for the front, but obviously I want to try and make the most and get to the middle pier. It does look like it's a little bit of a walk, but I should be able to get a few rides on there at least to make most of the wristband. The woody right on the far pier is not going to be doable, I don't think. Not as part of the 2 hours, obviously I'll still do it today. But yeah, see, still getting used to this camera. It turned to photo mode, I think, who takes photos on a GoPro? The views on the beach are amazing. Okay, it's a lot rougher at the back. The head choppers and leg choppers around this bit. Crazy. Oh! I still don't know how they sold so many of these. I mean, they must have been so cheap. Right, welcome back as I walk back down the piers to get some off-ride shots and stuff. Obviously annoyed that the front row POV didn't work, but hey, it happens. So I've got about 55 minutes to get to the other piers. I imagine the boomerang might have a bit of a queue. It's one of those that obviously it's not great. Like I said earlier in the previous video, how I've never seen one of them like themed to cars before. They're all themed to cars here. There's also what looks like a KMG afterbirth. It's not though, I think. It's a similar ride type, but it's definitely not the same. Not the same restraints. SLC is at the front. It was lovely and smooth. There's so much stuff around it. You do keep on wincing and bringing your legs in a little bit, but it's an SLC at the end of the day, isn't it? Right, let's make our way to the middle pier. Once again, it's just a lovely boardwalk. And the Ripley's. Oh, it's not a proper Ripley's, it's just an adventure, mate. That's odd. I've seen that before where they've just done like a little side attraction. I'm yet to see the boomerang go around. The Pinfari is going around. A couple of cars. I normally will get a big queue because obviously there's not many cars going around. I've seen that on what I call the main pier, which is the first one I was on. It wasn't that busy, to be fair. There's also a second water park at the end of this pier. Do you know you can build water parks on piers? I've never seen that before. Right, it's now past, and I've made it to the Marina's pier. I have hustled to get over here. Boomerang is going, although unfortunately it looks like it's the older trains on this one, so it might be a bit rattly. Right, let's try and find the entrance. I might leave the small spinning coaster because that'll be only a few tickets. Because if I can't make it to the wooden coaster, that'll be a lot more tickets. I'm going to come back in here anyway and film some more stuff. Oh no, I was wrong. It's the new restraints. Where's the entrance to it though? Oh, Sea Serpent. There you go. It's down this way. So it is the best restraints from the Vekoma best restraints. So it's going to be a much better ride. The best restraints I've ever had were the ones in Vienna. I don't know who made them, but they were completely different. The good news is there's no queue for the Pinfari either, so hoping to go there next. But it is a bit of a walk to the Woody, so I might not get the Woody in. Luckily on this ride, the supervisor was actually working on the ride, so I don't have to wait. I think it's an instant drop, isn't it, on this one? It slows down a bit and then off you go. Oh, there you go. Say it, but the restraints make such a huge difference. I'd almost call that smooth. I mean, compared to stuff like the big one at Blackpool Ledge Beach, I mean, yeah, this is smooth. Oh, off we go. Made me quite dizzy. That was really good. Quite impressed with that. Right, off the Pinfari, we're going to move straight onto it. Right, this takes me back to the Southport Pleasureland days. Good old Pinfari. I think it is a Pinfari from when I looked on the RCDB. What's it called? Oh, Rollies? Rollies. Time for a go on Rollies. Going to have to wait about, not long really. And to be fair, on a normal day, oh, this is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. On a normal day, it'd be fine to wait, and it's a really, the supervisors are quite fast to be fair. I'm just so very conscious of the time because the wristband's about to expire. I am going to try and go for the Woody after this. I'll have 25 minutes to get over there and get on it. Oh, to be fair, that was pretty smooth. It's the braking that I'm worried about. first one. Oh, again, pretty smooth actually. Oh, my legs have gone numb a little bit. Maybe I'm just getting too old for this. So all in all, two really good coasters, I think. Both you expect to be really painful, but they're not. You could sit on them and re-ride them. There's another dark ride over there. So I've got 25 minutes to get down to the next pier. It does look like a long way away. And then scan in. And then when I come back later to film some more stuff, I'll pay to go on the spinning coaster, because that's only going to be a couple of tickets, isn't it, compared to the Woody. And if I get down there quick enough, I might even be able to get 2 goes on the Woody. I feel like Annika Rice. And if you don't get that reference, congratulations, you are probably still qualifying as young. That looks American, doesn't it? On the beachfront, a huge wooden coaster. That looks amazing. I don't know if you can see all the shipping containers. Oh, the Woody's on 2 trains as well. Pretty sure there's a red train and a blue train. Yeah, there is. Of course it's on 2 trains. If it's the Merlin School of Theming, look, all the shipping containers. They even put one up vertically. I'm pretty confident I'm going to make it. I might even get 2 rides in it. And if that's the case, I definitely don't mind paying for the spinning coaster. And we are here at the final pier. I'm going to head straight into the queue for the Woody. I'm going to just keep re-riding it till my wristband runs out, I think. It's taken it got down here a lot quicker than I thought it did, so I thought it would. Oh, they're running that train empty. Please don't tell me they're about to take it off. Please don't do that. Because that'll mean I will only get 1. There's also a go-kart track down here. Yeah, there's not much on this pier. It's mostly the coaster, the sky coaster, the screaming swing, and then the go-karts. Right, let's get on the Woody. And it's called the Great White.
Pull out on your ride bar, unbuckle your seatbelt, gather your belongings, and exit to the left and rear of the station.
Okay, so it's time for a ride on the Great White. As I walked up, they did say I couldn't use the GoPro unless it was secured, because I had it in my hand. Oh, hello. Feels a bit like being on the tube. Yeah, I had it in my hand, so you can't use the camera. Her English wasn't her first language. I said, I just need to ask for the supervisor, and then I demonstrated, like, no, I'll put it on. I will put the camera on. Anyway, oh fine, we're on now, we're going. I'm in the second to back row. The front row is a bit of a queue, and I want to try and get 2 rides on it. I can wait longer once I've been through the beeping machine. Here we go though, here we go. Surprisingly smooth. Oh, yeah. Wow, let's see there. Oh, it sounded a bit silly, but that bit's like a bit of a faster Big Dipper. I've got quite a bit of sand in my face. That was brilliant. You could ride that all day. It was, I mean, the seats are well cushioned, but that was silky smooth. Really enjoyed that. I'm glad I'm going to be able to have 2 goes on it rather than just the one. That, oh my eyes are sore now. That is brilliant. Location, obviously stunning on the beach. Gorgeous sun, gorgeous beach. All the other piers down the other way. Start to see them. I could walk down there to get some other shots, but I'm not going to. Hairs all over the place as well. So smooth, really comfy trains. I'm pretty sure they're PTC trains, as far as I'm aware. It might not be, but I'm pretty sure they are. Really soft, but not just like the ride, it's even smoother at the front. I preferred it at the back because the back's a bit more crazy when you first start off. As soon as 7 o'clock came, I could have had 3 if I didn't wait for the front, but I was worried that I might not make it to the front if I didn't wait for it. I got unlucky as well because there was 2 people in front of me in the queue and everyone chose to go to the front, but it doesn't matter. So I had 2 goes on it. Don't regret my decision. I'm gonna have to pay for the little. I'm gonna have to pay for the spinning coaster, but that is absolutely fine. This is the reason why I came, because it looked brilliant. Not huge airtime. Not huge anything really. I shouldn't really like it that much, but I just do. The staff were great on there. The changeover of staff, and then they all had to check the camera again. But that's saying, like, it was the same supervisor on there who was in the cabin. But they were still a bit nice about it. And we were talking about using, do you want to go on the front seat's going to be better for the camera, isn't it? But yeah, it was just brilliant. It's the reason why I came to these sort of 3 parks. But the staff have made it, and just, I've only been here for 2 hours, an hour and a half. If you had 2 hours and you are a keen coaster enthusiast, yes, you can get all the coasters done on a relatively quiet day. As soon as 7 o'clock came, went to 2 trains. Because obviously now every punto who's coming is paying. Every time. That's why you need the trains. Every train. What was it saying? Big queues don't spend money. I don't know if that makes sense. Does that mean? I don't know. Right. And now I'm going to have a few shots of what's on each pier as I walk back towards the car. But I'm not going to go on anything else other than that, credit the spinning coaster. We made it back to the middle pier. A bit more relaxed this time. Have a look around at what's here. So this is the reason why the evening wristband ends at 7. That was absolutely rammed. To be fair, it's my own fault as well. I forgot it's a Friday night. So of course it's going to be busy, isn't it? It's up until 2 a.m. But it's great to see it lively, and it's just such a good atmosphere and a nice place to be. This is amazing. I don't know how I missed this earlier. It's a play area for dogs.
It's going to be a great summer. Start your weekend
because they're not allowed on the beach. It gives them a place to play on the beach. That is amazing.
Today is the official radio stations of the Wildwoods Boardwalk on 98.7 The Coast, WCZ.
And we're back at the first pier. These are called Surfside Pier, or just Surf Pier. So obviously it's all closed now, but this is the water park at the end of the pier. So obviously we must still be on the beach here, but something I've not seen done before. So again with this, there's actually a tower in the middle and several water slides coming from it. A tight squeeze. So I thought this would be reserved for the water park, but anyone can come over here and chill. Right, that brings me to the end of this video from Morey's Piers. I've only spent, well, a bit longer now, but I only had 90 minutes to go on the rides I did. Then I had to do the spinning coaster, which took about a 20-minute queue because in the evenings, that's obviously when all the people flock here. So my highlight was the wooden coaster, the Great White. But yeah, in general, just really liked it. All the staff have been incredibly, not only nice, but knowledgeable as well. They all knew what to do and had a camera, like just that extra layer, which doesn't suggest that they've just been trained to let people in and strap them down and that's it. They actually, someone said, oh, and by the way, if you're using a camera, I'm using camera as an example, but like a lot of places, not just with theme parks, but you ask a question which isn't an expected question and you sometimes get a completely blank face and just no idea. But here, you've been absolutely brilliant. Had a really good day. If you haven't already, please press the subscribe button. Tomorrow I'm at, where am I? Downey Park? It's a Cedar Fair park. Need to buy my season pass tonight actually. And yeah, so a lot more chilled. Just going to one park and that is it. So I'm excited to be not driving here and everywhere tomorrow. Drive to the park and that's it. Go to the hotel now. Thank you much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.